What is going on, everybody? My name is Fluffy Ninja, and welcome back to Helldivers 2. Now, this video is not for the people that usually watch my content, unfortunately. This is something that I had an idea for that I realized no one else is going to do. No one else is going to say, welcome, Xbox Divers. We are so happy to have you. We're so happy to have ODSTs and Spartans and the gears cogs showing up, and just welcome to Helldivers 2. It is so incredible this game finally got released on your platform. I apologize on behalf of Arrowhead for it taking so long. This game should have launched alongside on Xbox. Now, there have been ups and downs with Helldivers 2. I've experienced all of them. You have the very fortunate, I guess, position to not burn out on this game. I have 1,600 hours in Helldivers 2. Now, yes, some of that is making content, but a lot of it is streamed. As you can see, I've been there. I've been there through it all. I'm level 150, a fuck ton of kills, mission, in-time mission, 1,172 hours. I am him. I am that guy. I am the one. I am John Helldiver. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. I know, this fat piece of shit is John Helldiver. The only people I think that have more time in game than me is the developers. And even then, it's by a slim margin, because very clearly they don't see the issues in their own game. Now, I'm not here to bash on the devs. I'm not here to bash on the community. Granted, there are some very, very tiny, insignificant, minuscule parts of the PlayStation community that are gonna try and kill Xbox Divers. Watch out for that. Hopefully, if you're playing solo, you either A, find a good squad, or B, a couple of your buddies on Xbox pick it up, or if you've got friends that have been telling you about this game over the last year and a half, they are ready to welcome you with open arms. Now, if they give you a shiny backpack, just be prepared for what happens. If you purchase the Super Citizen Edition of Helldivers 2, supposedly you are getting a little token that lets you get a Warbond for free. Originally, what this did was it gave you Steeled Veterans for free. Now, Steeled Veterans is a great one, and I do recommend that you get it. However, it's a little bit lower on the list than what I think you should get first. Now, you are going to get Helldivers Mobilize for free. This is something that you will grind through eventually and get all the cool weapons from. You're going to get some awesome stuff: grenades, pump shotguns, stealth armor, the Uzi pistol, SMGs, the breaker shotgun, bunch of cool armors, the Liberator Penetrator, which I know is Clanker's favorite, and it is probably one of the best all-around assault rifles. But before you invest anything into this, right? So you get a Warbond token, which I have thoughts about those, but regardless, you can then choose a Warbond for free. Or if you, as someone that didn't purchase a Super Citizen Edition, which is fine, no judgment, we don't really care, you're poor, but what you can do, once you get the 1,000 super credits, once you use your token, or once you get your token, this is the Warbond that you want: Democratic Detonation. Now, I have talked up this Warbond in I don't know how many videos. I have an entire whiteboard video explaining to you what Warbonds have what and why you should get them and why they've gone downhill. But Democratic Detonation, for the newer players, this is the one that you want first. Regardless of what anyone else says, regardless of what comes out when you get here, regardless of the cool stuff in the store, this is the Warbond that you want first. Don't let the pretty superstore distract you with all the stuff. This is the first Warbond you should go for. whether you are just starting out and have to build up super credits, or you got the Super Citizen Edition and get a Warbond token. This is what you want. Why do you want this? Democratic Detonation is without a doubt the one Warbond that is going to make your time playing Helldivers 2 that much easier. So first, the Thermite Grenade. The Thermite Grenade used to suck. It used to be fucking awful. Now it is much better. I have noticed recently that it has a harder time sticking to chargers or Bile Titans or whatever, but this grenade does 2,000 damage to an armored target. Well, to any target, really. The penetration is 7, which means it goes through armor. It goes through heavy armor. Not too much outer radius, but it's anti-tank and sticky. So you throw this on a tank, on a Hulk, on a Charger, on a Bile Titan, on the Illuminate Flesh Mob, on whatever. If you can get high enough, I guess you can stick a Leviathan. I don't really do that shit, but you want to be a cowboy, go ahead. So the Thermite is the first thing that just makes this Warbond incredible. Yes, it used to be terrible. Now it is, without a doubt, one of the best grenades possible. You also get armor that gives you more grenades. So Thermites, you can only hold 3 of them, normally with whatever armor, but then you get an armor that lets you hold 2 more. So right there, that combination, that synergy is incredible. You also get, in my opinion, the dogshit asshole fuckface adjudicator. Now, I don't like this weapon because I played with it originally when it was terrible. Now, it's not as terrible. It's still bad, but it's not terrible. Through the process of getting up to level 25 or whatever it takes to unlock weapon customization, you will get enough time and experience with this weapon that it's relatively easy to use. Plus, unlocking attachments for it is phenomenal and makes the weapon actually viable. So, medium pen does a bunch of damage. Once you have attachments, it's used. You also get Expert Extraction Pilot. Lowers the time it takes for the extraction shuttle to reach the extraction beacon. Now, this is not necessary. This is not 100% I need this. This is, hey man, I'm just starting out. I don't want to just be standing in extract a bunch of times and waiting for this asshole to come pick me up. This is going to be a good thing to bring for you and your buddies when you're first starting out. You also get another armor. This is a lighter version of the same armor that gives you increased grenade capacity. Plus, it does reduce your recoil when you're crouching or prone. So that will help with the Adjudicator. You also get the Eruptor. Now, the Eruptor is one of those weapons that, I like using. I just don't use it that often. But as you can see from damage and everything else that it does, it's basically a bolt-action sniper rifle that shoots explosive rounds. That's what it is. That's what it's good for. It's good for taking out things from a distance. It's good for, just taking out groups of enemies. It is very slow, so just be cautious about that. Get another armor. Devastator is great for when you're playing against bots or anything really that tries to explode. Yes, this is a heavy armor, so you're going to move slower, but you're going to take less damage from explosives, which is great. The two main things that you get, now do not run these at the same time. That is a bad idea. You get the grenade pistol, which is what it sounds like. It's basically a 40 mil in a handgun, which I don't know how you wouldn't break your wrist, but whatever. This thing is the most utilitarian secondary in the entire game. To me, in my opinion, plus all the stats and numbers that exist, this is the best weapon in the game. Hands down. It medium armor penetrating, so if you need to take out bigger enemies, you can. It's one-handed, so if you're carrying something like you have to do in a few missions, you have something still to defend yourself. Just be careful. Don't shoot it too close. And it does 650 damage per shot. That's amazing. Then there's the crossbow, which, again, one of the most utilitarian primaries in the entire game. Yes, it closes bug holes. Yes, it does. It blows up factories. It blows up the illuminant ships. So does the grenade pistol. I believe the eruptor does too. Don't quote me on that. I'm not actually sure if it closes bug holes. I don't use it that much. Medium armor pen, explosive, one-handed. Again, if you have to carry stuff, this is great. Not only that, but bringing a ballistic shield against bots. That way you can block some shots and still get off some very decent damage. The exploding crossbow is incredible. This is, without a doubt, the best warbond that exists. This is the one that you, as a new player, need to get first. This one. So, whether you're grinding super credits or you have a warbond token, this is what you need to get first. This is going to make your time playing this game that much more enjoyable. The amount of times that all of my friends who are over level 100 have been like, oh, I need another grenade for this bug hole or for this big nest that we're fighting. I have the grenade pistol plus my 3 thermite grenades. So I'm always the one that is the extra grenade. Or I bring the crossbow. This will make your time easier because you can take out bug holes at a distance. You don't have to go into the nest and get swarmed and throw a grenade and get it blocked by a fucking hive guard, which they always stick their big ass fucking foreheads in the way. These are going to make your time easier. Now, the next warbond that you need to get, mind you, say you've cleared this one, you're still working on Helldivers Mobilized, which is totally fine. The things you get from here, increased reinforcement budget, muscle enhancement is great, stamina enhancement is phenomenal, UVA recon booster, not really, if I'm honest with you. Vitality enhancement is perfect. Hellpod space optimization is the next thing for sure. Make sure one of your buddies is going for that. But just whenever you add medals to this, great. Now, you can only hold 250 medals, and that sucks, but you get them relatively quickly. Now, there may be a change once the update goes live for Xbox to join, that maybe they increase some of those caps. Who knows? We've been asking for that for a year and a half, so if you get it off the rip, I can kind of understand that little portion of PlayStation. Steel Veterans is okay, not really necessary. The only thing that you really need from Steel Veterans is the Incendiary Breaker, one of the best primaries against bugs. Hands down, if you don't agree with me, that's fine, go fuck yourself. The Liberator Concussive, dog shit. And then the Senator is, again, one of the better secondaries because it's heavy pen. You can one-tap a Hulk in the head. Yes, you can take down a Bile Titan with nothing but a Senator. It takes all of the ammo capacity plus picking up 2 ammo boxes, but you can take down a Bile Titan with the Senator. I know. I have done it. I would say the next one to get, Polar Patriots maybe, just because there's a Deagle. This is probably one of the best SMGs with stun. Incendiary impacts are good. Chicken Tender is my favorite assault rifle, but I understand why people don't want it. Motivational Shocks is good if you step on those little like acid mines or get spit at or whatever. That's good to have. I would say the next one for you as a Helldiver, just a base Helldiver, you're not specializing into anything. You are not, hey, I'm only going to fight this faction, which would be fine if you want to do that. I think you're a piece of shit if you want to do that, but whatever. The next warbond you need, unfortunately, is Urban Legends. Now, Urban Legends is one of the worst warbonds that we've ever had, as far as content goes, as in there's not enough of it. Urban Legends, the only reason that you want this is for the armor passive, increase reload speed, and increase ammo capacity of all weapons by 20%. So, you want that for sure, because it basically gives you an extra mag or 2. The Flame Sentry is incredible, because it's one of those things you can throw in a choke point, and it will just devastate whatever is there, unless a Charger runs it over, a Hulk smacks it, or an Illuminant just decides, I don't like this here. The Armed Resupply Pods is also pretty good, especially on wall defenses or whatever. Be careful though, this can kill you, so just throw this down. Hey, now you have an extra little turret that can shoot stuff. Now, the thing that you want this Warbond for is the anti-tank emplacement. This is how you take down Skyju's, Leviathans. This is how you take down Bile Titans relatively quickly. This is how you take down anything on the bot side relatively quickly. The anti-tank emplacement is, without a doubt, the most pay-to-win stratagem in the entire game. Regardless of how you feel, or it's locked behind a time gate of you grinding super credits. If you want to be pedantic, that's fine too. The anti-tank emplacement is, without a doubt, one of the best things to bring on a wall defense, or if you're just going to play against Illuminate. The fact that you need this if there are Leviathans on the map kind of sucks, but this will also make your time much easier. The next one that you should get, as much as I hate to say it, is the Servants of Freedom. And again, it's not for the weapon. The weapon is okay. The ultimatum is good. It was better when it could one-shot the stratagem jammers on the automaton side. Now it sucks. You need the portable hell bomb. This is the shiny backpack that I mentioned that one of your teammates is going to hand you. This is the ultimate, fuck it, I guess I'm the explosive thing that you can have in your arsenal. This is the thing that you bring on most Illuminate missions, I would say, especially if you're doing the Raise the Flag mission. There's always going to be another tower that you need to take out. Now, it's not the one that makes your stratagems all fucky-wucky. It's the one off in the distance that's surrounded by a force field that you need to run over there, and it will say, call in a hell bomb. Well, guess what? You don't have to. You are the hell bomb. You set it off, you drop it, you run. Now, that does not mean, hey, Allahu Akbar every single time. That means, hey, I'm going to strategically place this wherever there's a bunch of enemies, wherever there's a big objective, like on the bot side when you need to take out stratagem jammers. This is perfect for that. When you need to take out gunship factories, this is perfect for that. This is one of those things that you run to the objective, arm it, you drop it, you run. That's what you need to do, not just witness me just because. Yes, those moments are fun, but not necessary. As far as any of the other warbonds go, there's not really too much. I would say maybe Freedom's Flame for the cookout. I would say maybe Viper Commandos just for the Liberator Carbine because it's basically a mini Stalwart, plus the armor looks dope. Other than that, grind through your Helldivers Mobilize and have fun. I have kind of made a name for myself with this channel, yelling and ranting and screaming at you, because Arrowhead is doing the wrong thing with these warbonds. By the way, that's the only thing I've ever complained about is the warbonds. The warbonds that I've told you to get now, Democratic Detonation, Urban Legends, and Servants of Freedom, those are the ones that you need. The rest of them don't really matter that much, if I'm completely honest with you. And then if you're a solo player, I guess, get control groups so that way you can grind super credits faster or easier by yourself if you want to be a fucking nerd. That is all I've got for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to check out everybody's links down in the description. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Later.